Okay, I decided to come on here and let me make sure my volume's up. Okay, Ohanas, we are family. I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. You know why? Because I said so. Okay, great day, great day. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to see a new day. Thank you, Father. I just wanted to come on here and you see the title. Asking and saying thank you for the support and prayers. I had did a short last night and I didn't get into details, but a lot is going on in my life. A lot. A lot. I can't stress that enough. A lot. So I say that to say I came on here to discuss a little bit about some of the things that is going on with me because I choose to. First off, we shouldn't have to wait for a holiday, a month, or anything to recognize something. And I'm talking about mental health. I'm talking about people that are suffering short term, long term depression and anxiety, suicidal thoughts, or just overall feeling overwhelmed. Now I'm gonna say this about me. I keep saying there's nothing physically wrong with me, but Graves' disease, I done overcame sleep apnea, I done overcame high blood pressure. I done went to the doctors Thursday, which was the 18th, 2024. I had to make sure I said the record last time. I think I said 2014, but 2024. And when I went, I bawled like a baby. I explained to my doctor. I also recorded. You can go check those videos out. Like, subscribe, hit the notification, share out. Because what I talk about, a lot of people need to know certain things about these things. These things. As I keep saying, I'm a sane mind person. Per se. There's nothing really wrong with me. I'm trying to see if there's a glare. Okay. Nothing really. This is authentic and original. I'm not editing. This is a lie. Okay. Mental healthness or mental anything is a lot. Hmm. What I'm going through is a lot. When I say a lot, I mean it. So one would say, what are you going through? Me physically, I'm trying to get myself together for my weight loss journey. Okay. And the mental state of it, I was okay. Hmm. I said I need prayers and I pray for everyone. I don't know you. You don't know me. And I mean that too. See, this is the thing about me people don't realize or don't know about me. God see high, low, God see all. I ain't on here trying to do like some of these people on here doing skits and fake funk. I have a child, which is a daughter, She is, oh gosh, wait a minute now, y'all. 34. She just turned 34 November 16th, okay? If she ain't, she's 33, 34. So let's say it like that. Because my daughter, I have 4 kids, is 35. My son is 38. I had to think because he turned 38 in November. His birthday is November 9th. The one I'm talking about, she's my daughter. She's the second to the youngest. She's the middle child. She's the third child. Okay. I have 3 daughters. All my children are in their 30s. Okay. I got that out there. Picture this. You sitting in your living room. I'm just throwing this out as description, okay? But there's facts and truth to it. Sitting in your living room, watching TV, listening to music, or whatever you may be doing, and you get a phone call, okay? Hmm. Your child left to be with her long time boyfriend and child. Long story behind that. So when she left, mentally, to me, I'm just saying, okay, she was living with me. She left because really she wasn't supposed to be here. She went on my lease. I had 4 people. I'm on my lease, of course, and then my son, his girlfriend, my granddaughter. So wait a minute now, 5 of us then. Who? Because my son, my daughter, his girlfriend, my granddaughter that lives with me as we speak, and myself. So that's 5. This all started back in 2019. Okay, so we're gonna push forward. Her child and the dad had went to where he's from. It was a whole bunch of going on. People didn't have no jobs, homelessness, a whole bunch of different things going on. I had a baby daughter that was going through a lot for us, taking care of everybody, and everybody just loading themselves on her. Real truth. Okay. 2 bedroom and anywhere from 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10 people in her house. 1 bathroom. I done did that before. So where I live at, it's not a house, it's an apartment, but it's spacious for me. And it could be spacious for someone else, maybe 2 other people, right? I have a big bedroom and a walk-in closet, and my bathroom's not cramped, and then I got a galley size kitchen, living room's decent size, dining room. Okay, I said all that, right? But still, when nobody's supposed to be here because they went on a lease. So my daughter decided to say, Mom, I'm about to leave. This was in 2019, September. I remember this because it was for her son's birthday. Okay. She's going to be with familiar people. Her longtime boyfriend since December the 7th, 2007, 2007. Okay. So I said 2007, she left 2019. First love. She was kind of like a late bloomer. That's okay. My baby graduated Head Start, kindergarten, grade school, middle school, high school, and went to school for medical assistant. hmm And graduated that too. Walked across the line, had her cap and gown on. I'm just giving this. I'm just mapping it out. She later on. We're gonna fast forward. So she went there, and all of a sudden, you get some uh, y'all. I'm gonna just say this crazy person that was playing games on Messenger. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what Messenger is. Um, Saying that my daughter's child's father was mean and treating her some kind of way. Okay, you can't anymore. You can't underestimate nobody. But the thing of it is, it didn't sit right with that one because I knew him. And when I say knew him, he lived with me. But anymore, who do we know for real? Okay? If I'm talking crazy, I got some fish in my mouth. I haven't eaten today. Who do you really know? We just try to believe and trust and put the faith in people and pray over it. And there's good people out there, genuine people out there. But anyhow, I knew him. I knew his mother, his dad too. Like I said, 2007. Okay. So when she decided to go to be with her son and dad, and no, her son ended up going with the dad because, like I said, the living situation, and that was the best thing at the time. So she went so they could be a family. He proposed to her and everything. She gets there. Her father passed away in 2017. She took care of her dad for about 3 years, and my youngest daughter did too. She was a daddy's girl. Mommy's too. Because she still called me mommy. Didn't know where my daughter was. Somebody playing pranks and games on the phone. And all kind of people in my family was ready to go up there to see what was going on. But we didn't know where to start. Not then, okay? Didn't know where to start. Somebody had my daughter hostage, playing games with the family. Two of us really got to the answers, my youngest daughter and me. And I take that back. A third person once I got them involved. I'm just okay. So me, my youngest daughter, and someone else. Come to find out, she ended up being. She was staying in a Airbnb for about 2 months. Said, "Let me go to the police station because I don't have nowhere to stay." I'm like, "Okay, you got to come back home." I hate it that my children or for my children to say they ain't got nowhere to stay. You got somewhere to stay, you stay with your mom. It would be if I have to move out of here or put you on my lease, okay? Because I believe in doing things right. I was keeping in touch with her. She was keeping in touch with me. She was showing me where she was staying at. It wasn't nothing like she was making up or nothing. So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? She's a grown woman. Ooh, when she went to that police station, she ended up going to a shelter. Why is my baby going to a shelter? First off, where the hell her child's father at? What happened there? My baby been knowing this man since 2007. Okay? 2007. 12 years. And she decided to go there. He proposed to her. We heard it. So I'm not going by no hearsay. I heard it. Yeah, hearsay. The words came out of his mouth, and we all heard this. He proposed. She was ready to get married. She got a baby by him, only one child, and everything. Okay. I always told my daughters, I have three, that is, respect your body, respect yourself. Regardless, I mean, you can only put it out there. Don't be hipping and hopping and slipping and slopping and all this different stuff with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Susie, Sally, and Mary either. I'm trying to keep my wits about me, how I'm saying this, and that's why I'm taking breaks, pausing, because it's a touchy situation, okay? It really is touchy. And if I start crying, oh hell, I start crying. So she went there. She was homeless. The prank started. Didn't know where she was. crying. My youngest daughter reached out to the guy, her child's father, or let me say it like that. And then I reached out to the mom of his, and that's where we pretty much got the ball game rolling. And he did know where she was, and he went there. And when he went there to where she was, which was the shelter, she wasn't nowhere around, so he didn't know what was going on. He was being very helpful. He didn't have nothing to do. It wasn't like he was being messy for us, him doing anything. They had whatever. I still don't know what happened when she got there between the two of them, but she met this dude because evidently their situation was over with, and she didn't have no money and nowhere to stay. And she met someone, and he took a liking to her, but also that was her at a vulnerable state too. Okay, so I'm sharing this story because I don't give a damn. I don't mind nobody knowing this. Somebody is it's almost like on the news broadcasting. Where is my daughter at? Okay, where's my child at? This guy sit up there and told us that the guy, her child's father, was mistreating her. He was dogging her out. Y'all need to be worried, and y'all need to come and find her, and all this, that, and the third. So I had a friend that lived all the way in Los Angeles, California. Never saw him before in my life, but over the phone. We've seen each other like video chat million times. And I knew him because I was friends with his cousin. This is so crazy. Me and her went to grade school, middle school, high school together, da 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 da. Haven't seen her in 40 years, reconnected. She didn't know. He found me on Facebook, da 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 da. And so this happened, like I said, so 2016, I knew him. And when this happened, it was 2019. And I can remember that because I started selling paparazzi jewelry October the 18th, 2019. I signed up the week before. And the following week, my jewelry came, which was on the Thursday, because I always said when I do lives on Facebook, I like to do them on Thursdays. I cried for 3 days because this dude was playing on the phone. He was almost like, it was like, how a person can hold you hostage, and just playing mind games. Everybody in my family that knew about it, I ain't gonna say everybody that knew about it, was ready to go up there and try to find my daughter. But hell, we didn't know where to start unless we connected with her child's father, and he could probably show us, because I even tried to get in contact with the police department, and they said, what jurisdiction? And I'm like, oh my goodness. So we're gonna fast forward. He ended up finding her. But if that guy I was talking about, that was a friend of mine from Los Angeles, California, he was a security guard, and he called the shelters. What? Harry Brush? Okay, now this is inappropriate. So, you know what? So, please, this is not the time for no one to come on here to say nothing inappropriate. You will get blocked, delete. No, I don't have no moderator and don't need none. Don't do this. I'm going through something far as looking for my child. I don't need nobody getting on here that's not trying to be listening to what I have to say, because you don't have to. But don't say nothing crazy. Keep it pushing, okay? Because this is not the time. Where's people's hearts at? Have a heart. So as I was saying, because you can get blocked. I don't have no problem with blocking, deleting people, all the things. Don't get on my lives or anything. And I don't need no damn moderator. And no, I have a decent page. And what I put on my page, I put on my page because I'm trying to keep my composure and look for my daughter. Can't nobody tell me how I'm feeling. I know how I'm feeling. I'm sharing this story because somebody might see it and can relate it. Anywho, don't get on here saying nothing else crazy. And I do mean that. So the dude was crazy. Fast forward, some girl reached out to me and she what is wrong with folks? I mean, for real. And just say some of the ridiculous things. So, anywho, mm-mm-mm. The guy friend I was talking about, call this a mukbang too if you want to, because I'm eating. He called the shelter, and being that he was a security guard, some kind of way, and I say this and I mean it, it was God. They told him what I wanted to know. Okay, they might have didn't give him every detail, but they gave him some leads. Okay, so we're gonna. He did that. The guy, friend of mine, the child, her child's father, he ended up finding her, and she was at the shelter, and she called, and she went off on me. I'm just being honest. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. He even told her that because she thought that we attacked him, which was her child's father, and she ended up apologizing. So I knew where she was. She would call me. She had this one girl that she went to dialysis with. Because I'm about to get to that. Because I'm thinking, I already know who she is. I'm gonna reach out to her. So she seemed like she was doing good. My daughter, that is. Almost a year and a half went by. Haven't heard nothing from her. My daughter, that is. My daughter, that is. So I get a call. She's at a hospital. And she went there for her own safety. I'm not putting no name on it, so I can say this. Okay. Okay. I still didn't fully know what was wrong or what was going on. But my daughter, I ain't listening to no nurses or nothing. I was listening to her. She would reach out to me, so I wasn't getting it from no third party. I physically knew where she was. I had the numbers, all that. I could call her. Matter of fact, I still got the first number in my darn. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got the same. I got that number still in my phone for when she was. So we fast forward. I think she was there for maybe 5 to 6 months, and she ended up getting put somewhere else. And she was there from almost 3.5 years. The second place. Long story short, my daughter has mental problems. Okay, and she has these mental problems because she was always bullied. She was a plus size girl. I don't care what nobody say. I was putting on here about bully because bully does mess up people. Bullying, getting bullied. I've been bullied before. And my thing is this, okay, one would probably say, well, Bill's character. How is this going to build character in a kindergartner being bullied by a seventh and eighth grader? You don't do that. How is it going to build character, period? Should no one go around bullying no one? No one. If you don't like somebody, leave them alone. If you don't like what somebody's saying, leave them alone. If you don't like what you're looking at, leave them alone. I'm a transparent person. I don't care, raw and all. Clean, I'm clean. My thing is this: my child is my child. I gave birth to her. Okay. But for anyone, and her daddy went on to glory on Father's Day 2017. He was in the military. Okay. And all this stuff happened to my babies, our children, or my child after their father passed away. Because I'm going to tell you something, and I'm keeping it cute. It wouldn't have happened if he was living. The things that happened to her. So me as a mother, if you was born, you got a mother. Regardless if you love your mother or not, you still got a mother. If it weren't for your mother, she could have gave you up or whatever. You still got a mother. No one, if you got treated bad, I get it. You don't have to be in that person's presence. I don't care your mother, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, aunt, dad, who have you. You just live your life the best way you can, right? But my kids, their dad was in the service. We done traveled. We done been here. We done been there. We done been overseas. We done lived. I had a decent life. I say that. He was my only true love. First love. Only. I don't know where my child is. One would probably say, well, hell, didn't you just say she was grown? My child has mental problems. I was overheard. Just like people get SSI, she didn't get SSI though. Just like I'm just an example. People get SSI and they have pay representative people that can make their decisions and all this, that, and the third. That's what it was with me. I was over all that. And my thing is this: I'm gonna call tomorrow because I'm pissed. Because where she was at, they were supposed to notify me. They notified me at 10 something at night when they had to take her to another hospital. Why they didn't notify me to say my child was no longer there? Comment down below if I'm making sense. I'm making sense. If my child, you call me at 10 o'clock at nighttime, and you say, is this? And I'm like, yes. And then you like, okay, hold up. Because if somebody calling you and talking about you call to inform and all this stuff late at the night, oh, swole up. I had to take a couple of minutes there. And I said, okay, I'm ready. And so she told me or whatever. But this right here, the last time I talked to my child was, well, she reached out to me December the 18th. And I reached back out because I got the receipts and proof. And her child's father on December the 8th. And then I think her brother around her birthday. Her birthday is November 16th. So give and take. We know our kids. We know our moms and dads, and you know people's little patterns. You know people's way. She did not call Christmas. She did not call New Year's. And matter of fact, I don't even know if I talked to her on her birthday. I can't remember that far back, and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. But I know her. Mommy, could you send me some change? Mommy, happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I know my kids. So this is the thing that scared me. I sent her some money about 3 weeks ago. And it came back. Cash App, it said expire. I got the receipt on that too. And I'm like saying to myself, then I got to thinking, the reason why I came back, see, at least I'm being honest. I sent it to the wrong Cash App because she had told me, I got that in the thing, I got all the receipts, that she had made a new one. Someone was forever, and this is what scares me, hacking her account. Um, if I call her on Messenger, everybody know what Messenger is, because she might not have phone services, and you can use Messenger if you got Wi-Fi and stuff like that. And then I called back. People was answering the phone on her Messenger. And I'm like, what the freaking heck is going on here? But see, here we go again. I know I have a sister that's doing something for me right now. I know the different things that I can do, being that this is gosh, Lord Jesus help me. Her mental situation, let me say it like that. So being that I know that, I pray I can do an Amber Alert. Okay. And so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And my sister's helping me out because my sister experienced her daughter going missing, and it was in September of 2018, and she got a phone call. I mean, excuse me, y'all, forgive me. She got they came to her house when she put out a report and stuff, and someone had killed her daughter, murdered my sister's daughter, and it was over a man. Jealousy. True story. I got a matter of fact, I got a video on Mona's Vegan Lifestyle. I have another YouTube channel. You can check that out. You go all the way down as far as you can, because it's like I said before I started doing videos, contents, or whatever. I didn't know what this stuff was about. And one would probably say, "Why she got so many videos?" Because I got on YouTube for music. I was making music lists, and then when I moved into the place where I live at now, I was going through something. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get up and start motivating myself, motivating others, and talk a little bit about this, that, and the third. I have a lot that I can say. I'm a certified nurse assistant, uh, foster mom, registered child care provider, worked in daycares, the military certificate for his license, all that. Straightforward. Okay. I just came across my kid's father was in the United States Army for 15 years. He got out and then he did um, active duty with Army Reserves. Okay, hmm my kid's father. So um, yeah, I was a military wife, all in for it. Okay, I loved that life for me. At the age of 19, I was a military wife. I had a good life with my kid's father. All my kids have the same father. And if they didn't, oh well, they have the same father. And my life at a young age, I was a military wife. I went to Stuttgart, Germany for 4 years. I lived there. hmm Fifth General Hospital, Bad Constant. You can look it up, but it's not there no more. Nelligan Barracks, Robinson Barracks. Look it up. I lived over there for 4 years. My kid's father, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I showed my granddaughter today because she never met her grandfather. And my daughter, let me see here. I'm gonna get the a picture I showed her today. I should have kept it out. So I showed her the picture of her grandfather and his military stuff. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's my kid's father. He's in that uniform because when he came back from Saudi Arabia, here's his other picture. Is in his BDU. I mean, not BDUs, dress green. BDUs is the other um, outfits. That's my kid's father. He was in the Army. And what I'm going through right now, he was my everything. And when he passed away on Father's Day 2017, I said, you know what? Look at that. That's his holiday. He was an amazing dad. And we was together 15 years. I say this. I don't want to compare nothing to nothing. But I'll say this. When I say that man never hurt my feelings or curse me out or anything like that, I mean that. And people are too good to be true. You can have little disagreements. That don't mean you're arguing. But what I'm going through right now, I wish he was right here by my side. But I tell you this, I pray, and y'all please, please keep me in prayer. And I mean that. I told my son, he came down here yesterday because it was my granddaughter's birthday was on the 10th of January. Now her birthday's 10 days before my mom passed away, January the 20th, 2014. 10 days before my birthday. So my granddaughter's on the 10th. My mom passed away on the 20th. My birthday's the 30th of January. And we laid her to rest the day after my birthday. Only to find out that my uncle, which is her brother, passed away that same day. At first they said February 1st, but no, ended up being the 31st. And then the baby I had in my care, I was a foster mom. The second husband of mine, I was married twice, did the most meanest thing to me. And God brought it back full circle. I told the story before. He took her to the juvenile court system because they was going up for adoption. She was in my care for almost 3 years. Got her when she was 17 days old. And just left her there. Left her there. So I say that I had a decent life. But it seemed like I don't know what it is about people with me. And I'm going to tell you something. God be my witness. And if he was sitting right here and I could turn this camera around, he'd say that this woman don't do nothing to no one. No one. I tell y'all, when you see that, I'm at home. This right here. Look at my videos. I don't get off the phone, call nobody, be messy, Bessie, gossiping and all that. Hell, don't nobody call me but my daughter. Or hell, I don't even really get calls from doctors because I just went for a follow up because it's been 7 months or however long. It was September 20th because I wrote it down for just because I have to get refills on my medicine because I got Graves' disease. That's the only reason why. I don't go to no doctors. I don't have no major. I mean, Graves' disease is bad. Don't get it wrong, but I got it under control because I done had 2 radiation treatments, and I take my pills and I do what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm on this walk of life and weight loss journey, and I got the videos showing that. You can look at the thumbnail. When you see that thumbnail with the pink and blue in the gym, you'll see me in there. Everybody done see me in the flesh. I ain't hiding behind nothing. I'm a very, very, very transparent person on what I want to share about my life. Now, this is the thing. People be always saying, or sometimes folks will say, why do everybody get on the internet tell their business? Let me tell you something about me. Okay, I'm telling you what I want you to know. I'm not putting names to it, and I'm not using, for example, I ain't saying my mom and my sister and all that, but I'm talking about my daughter right now. I ain't putting no name to that because that's my child, and I can do that because I'm crying out. I am. That's my baby. And her dad, she was a daddy's girl. I ain't gonna lie. Mamas too. That doesn't bother me when a child of mine or some daddy's girl. No, she just was one of those kids that she was glued to her dad. I breastfed her. She was the only one of my kids I breastfed, but she loved her daddy. She loved me. I ain't saying she didn't love me. That's just how it is. So I just felt the need to get on here to tell any and everyone that's suffering from any mental issues or loss of loved ones. Yesterday was a bad day for me. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Actually, it started off good. My daughter, youngest daughter, she lives in the same apartment complex as me. And my grandchildren were here. She stayed the night, but she came. Yeah, because the kids out of school Friday, Saturday. She stayed 2 nights and 3 days with me. But that easily changed and went sour yesterday because I had some people in my house. Now, I'm just saying, I ain't putting no name on it. I don't like folks to just come to my house and I don't know they're coming. And not only that, people that look, I'm gonna just leave that there because see, I'm not trying to judge nobody, but I know for a fact what I'm about to say, but I'm not gonna say it. And my son was on one. When I say on one, I don't know what's going on with them. If I say I don't want nobody in my house, respect that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I said. I got with me. And I said I didn't want that person in my house. Honey, he went from 0 to 1,000 on me. He didn't cuss me out, but that ain't the point. You're not gonna talk to me crazy either. You better sit your. And I said I am so disappointed. I am so heartbroken. I don't know what to say. I really don't. You would think that I'm a jacked up person. You would think that I was some type of person that you know, took advantage or stole or something. No. Mm-mm. I was very respectful child to my mom. I never disrespected my mom at all. Never. Never. People say never. Never. I ain't getting nothing. You know how sometimes people say, well, karma is a mother. No, karma ain't no mother on me because I didn't do nothing disrespectful to any of my parents. Matter of fact, I ain't did nothing to my sisters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too good to be true. Oh well. Me and the good Lord knows. Everybody not no bad person. There's needles in a haystack. There's still genuine good people out there in this world. A lot of time people done been through so much and traumas and stuff like that or things in their life that just devastate them. I remember when my brother's life was cut short in October of 2011. 11 days after his birthday, October the 11th. My kid's father's birthday is October the 10th. And my mom's is the 27th of October. About 8 people in my family's life was, not taken, but 2 of them was a cousin and then my brother. But my mom, she was sick. She was on dialysis for about 10 years. Went faithfully. Faithfully. I used to go take care of her. Certified nurse assistant. I done said all this on my videos. You can go and check. I ain't making it up, okay? Um, I would go over my mom's house before she, went on transportation, before she got transportation to take her to her dialysis because she couldn't walk, so she was in a wheelchair. Um, I would make sure I go over there so she wouldn't fall and make sure she had her insulin and her Leave it be if she had to have some grapes or little lifesavers in a bag, in case her sugar's low, and just be there. And everybody at that Dallas place knew me, and the driver that picked her up. Your daughter, where's your daughter at? Oh my goodness, she's so sweet. I used to go there and sit there for the 3 to 4 hours with my mom. Hmm. But when my brother got killed, 3 years later, well, not quite three, about 3 years, almost 3 years later, my mom passed away. My mom broke. My mom was sick, but also it was a broken heart. I really, really, honestly believe that. Plus some other things I don't want to talk about, but I always was there for her. Never disrespect my mom. Never. Mm-mm. So yesterday, the 20th, today's 21st, is when she got called home on the 20th of January. And you know what? It used to be so hard for me this month. But for what happened yesterday, and then my daughter, oh my goodness. I didn't even cry. I don't even feel it in my heart to cry because my mom's not here. But yesterday I cried because I wanted her. Because I know what I'm going through right now. I would be on the phone with her right now, or she'd be over here, sick and all. But she wasn't that sick until, okay, those that know, I could talk about this probably tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about, and I'm make sure I write this down so I won't forget. And I'm not trying to be all over the place. It's just a lot going on. I'm gonna get on here and probably make up a topic because I like to do discussions. I done talked about high blood pressure I had, and I no longer have. No longer. When you change your appetite and your eating habits, yes, I was almost on 3 pills. Lisinopril and Varsartan, and then the doctor talking about he was gonna give me another. I said, "No, you're not." Yes, I did too. Say that to my doctor, and he didn't either. He did not. So I said, "You know what? You know what you got to do," and that's when I started my weight loss journey. And I started eating healthier. I lost 116 pounds doing so. But I could stand. So if you see me standing up, you probably say, "Woo." So 100 more pounds on today? Yes, I was. Sure was. I'm tall too, but still, yeah. hmm Sure was. I got pictures with the dates already on it in your phone. You go all the way down, you got the dates in. I can show all that. I made collages and everything when I started, the dates on it, my highest weight and all that. When like I said, I get down to where I want to be. I'm gonna show all that because I'm gonna be really proud to do so. hmm I am. And so I started that, and I started my weight loss journey, and I was doing so good. I mean, I wasn't at first I was eating like chicken and shrimp and fish, but then I stopped completely eating all that and was eating like plant-based, and I'm not vegan, but some plant-based food and salad and stuff. I don't have nothing against being it. Now I kind of eat every once in a blue moon, every once, maybe some fish and shrimp, but I don't even eat that and to make that no habit. But I made it a habit today because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten nothing all day today. Well, I take that back. I'm lying. I probably had a handful of chips. That's all. And hell, it's 6:10 Central Standard Time. So I felt the need to get on here. You know, when you have supporters and subscribers and stuff like that, it's okay to tell them a little backstory of your life. hmm But you don't have to get on here and just bash down on folks. I'm talking about my child. I'm talking about what I'm going through. I have to do this I done suffered from depression before. I'm not trying to go back there. I'm not trying to go back there. So that's why I'm on here doing it. Hi, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. And like I said, this person up here earlier, okay, getting on here, speaking, I appreciate that. But to getting on here, not knowing what I'm talking about, I'm going through something and sharing because I sent out prayers. People prayed for me and stuff. And I'm on here thanking people for the support. And somebody get on here and say something crazy, don't do that because I'm going through a lot right now. Okay, a lot. If don't nobody like what someone's saying, they can keep it moving or whatever. But I appreciate any and everyone. Leave it to be if the people don't have good intentions. It's okay. But let's do better. We got to do better and be better as a people. I'm just so serious. All this stuff, and then I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna sign out. All this stuff that's going on in the world. Yeah, the atmosphere shifting. All this stuff that's going on in the world. Why people feel the need that they want to put layers on top of it? Be so mean, cruel, wicked, evil, can't speak. What's wrong with hello, goodbye, no, yes, okay, all right? People want to just come and attack folks. That's the reason why I decided I don't give a damn who see me, how I look, because it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. I don't cuss, but I say a few words, and one would probably say, well, you put a lot of scripture stuff on there. Damn, ain't no cuss word. You ain't heard me say no shit, no bitch, no mother. No, I don't do that. I'm a lady. But hell and damn and ass, those is not cuss words. And I don't have to curse to have a conversation. And I just said, I wanted to come on here because these folks don't know me, but for someone to say the kindest thing, I can read some of the stuff that folks have said to me. Oh goodness. I got this I had to share it out. But I have it. If someone go on my short that I made last night, you'll see the comments. So I just said it like that. So go look for it. It's a short video, not a long one. So anyhow, I'm about to conclude this live. I appreciate any and everyone for coming on here, supporting me. Ooh. And like I said, I'm working so hard at what I need to do. Because if I had a car, that's my blessings I need. I need a vehicle. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, but I need that because I tell you one thing, if I had one, why don't you go and see where your daughter's at? I ain't got no damn car. Okay. So on that note, I'm about to get off here, Ohanas. We are family. You know why? Because I said so.